Hey everyone, my name is Gamer Corey and welcome back to another Red Dead Online video. Now in today's video, I do want to go over what I believe are the top 8 ways to make gold here in 2020. And that is current with what we have access to right now. So this is every possible way without buying gold that you guys can actually earn gold in Red Dead Online here in 2020. Now, this is a completely revised version of the gold opportunities that I had done a while back before we even had the role introductions. And I just want to be able to go over them with you, especially with a anticipated brand new role coming out here in the next month or two. Now, it hasn't been confirmed by Rockstar yet, but we should be anticipating it in the next month or two. Now, we did see that in the summer update, we saw that gold was a driving factor for Red Dead Online, and we can only see that it's going to get more expensive. It went from the 3 rolls at 15 apiece to the brand new roll, the Moonshiner roll at 20 apiece with 50 gold bars in the back end is very, very expensive. And I'm talking about some additional like decor and things like that. So anyway, gold is really important and you guys need to make as much as you possibly can. So let's go ahead and get started with our guide. Now you guys can currently see that coming in at number 8 on your screen is the free roam events. Now I won one, lost one, and I wanted to be able to show you guys the one that I won I only got 0.08. The one that I lost, I actually got 0.16. But these only happen once every 45 minutes. Now there are free roam events, and you can actually generate a little bit more. Those happen less frequently. So one is one every 45 minutes, and the other one's like an hour and 15 or an hour and a half, whatever it might be. It's just not a great way to make gold at 0.16 at most every 45 minutes. Now, coming in at number 7 is going to be resetting your awards. Now, you can go in here, and once you complete so many different tasks, you can actually go ahead and basically reset the awards. Now, not every single one that you have access to will be able to be reset. Now, there's quite a few of them, and then once you actually get to 10 times resetting it, that is pretty much it. You can never reset them again, so they're pretty much done and over. Now, they are a great way of actually earning gold, but they take some time in order to do that, and you get 0.4 gold bars per reset, which is actually pretty good. And you can see that I actually reset quite a few of them on your screen right here, and you're going to see all the different 0.4s are going to quickly show up on the screen here. It's pretty amazing. But anyway, coming in at number 6 is actually the story missions. Now, I had this a lot higher, I believe, in my previous gold guide, but I didn't make very much gold from these missions at all. Now, I was actually making pretty much 0.6 every single time, which honestly, again, is not very good. It does take about, I don't know, 8 to 10 minutes or roughly to complete one of these, especially if people don't skip necessarily the intro into it, and then you have to ride wherever you're going, and then you have to complete the task, and then you have to go ahead and finish it. There's a lot of factors that go into it, and it kind of depends on maybe some of the skill set of some of the other players that you are currently playing with. But again, making only 0.16 gold maybe every 10 minutes might not necessarily be the best way of earning gold here in Red Dead Online. There is much better ways of actually earning gold, and we're going to get to that in just a moment. Now, the nice thing that's really nice about the story missions is you can continuously replay them. And you can either play them with a friend or a posse up to 4 people, and you can get those done one after another. So if you don't have any other gold opportunities, then this might be an option for you guys. So coming in at number 5 is the treasure maps. Now, I actually had to put this one way above story missions, and that's because you can actually earn a lot of gold. Now, the reason that it's actually a little bit higher, and I actually thought about even putting it higher on this list, is because with the Outlaw Pass, after paying the 40 gold, you can actually get your 40 gold back, but you also get access to a few extra treasure maps along the way. And you can see on your screen, I actually make 0.77, 1.32, and then at the very last one is 1.67, which honestly is really good gold opportunities. Now, you guys can get treasure maps from looting pretty much anybody. Best ways to do this, honestly, is like the bootlegger missions, which are constant through the Moonshiner roll, but you have to have the Moonshiner roll first, and that's just by looting people. Plus, you can do gang hideouts or just loot everybody that you possibly can, whether you're on a bounty hunting mission or whatever. This is a good way of actually generating gold, and you can make some really good money. I made almost 5 gold bars in a very short amount of time by doing the treasure maps. Now, coming in at number 4, and some people are probably going to disagree with me, and as you guys can see on your screen, I had to put PvP at number 4. I really don't think that doing PvP is a great gold method anymore. Now, I'm going to let you guys know that you guys are only going to see like 3 of them here on the screen over time, but I only made 0.16 gold each time that I played a showdown, and I actually had to go back and actually look at some of the other previous ones that I have recorded. Even though I've won, I got MVP, I lost, I played Public Enemy, it didn't really matter. I always got 0.16 gold. So it's kind of hard to put this up high on the list because I was actually always under the impression that 0.24 was actually a good option at actually generating gold here in Showdown. But even going back, like I said, to previous videos, I was only getting 0.16, and I had played Showdown for like 2 hours in a row. But 0.6 in 2 hours is not, 0.16 gold is not good at all. I mean, you think about that, it takes about 8 to 10 minutes roughly to complete one. So you're looking at roughly 6 per hour, and that's only, you know, 0.8, 0.9, maybe not, well, it's going to be really close to 1 gold bar every hour. There's much better ways of making gold. Now, if you really enjoy PvP, then by all means do it, because it can be fun. It can be frustrating at this exact same time. But if you have friends that actually love playing PvP, then it might be one of the great options for you guys, because it is one of the best ways of actually playing with other players here in Red Dead Online. But unfortunately, it's just not that great of a gold making method. So let's go ahead and move on to our next one, which is coming in at number 3, is going to be the Stranger missions. Now, the Stranger missions, I believe, are way better than the PvP, and I'm going to tell you why. Now, there are a couple different ways that you can do this, and there's one that I truly don't recommend that you guys do, and that is waiting until the last 30 seconds. You're going to see that the first one that I'm going to do here, I'm going to wait till that last 30 seconds in order to get the maximum payout. But I had to wait about 13 minutes, plus I had to keep this guy alive during that entire time while being hunted by lawmen or bounty hunters, whatever they actually were, and that can be actually a little bit of a challenge for a lot of players. And honestly, in that time frame, I could have done some other things to actually generate more gold. I recommend that you probably take about half that time and then deliver them, as you're going to get a little bit better payout. But the max that I was actually able to get was 0.32 gold bars, and that was actually on this one by dropping them off within that last 30-second time frame. That's the best way of doing the Stranger Danger missions. Now, on average, I was actually only getting 0.16 gold, just like I was in the PvP. However, if you let the time run down to half of whatever it starts at, you will actually get anywhere between 0.16 and 0.24, which can actually be okay. Now, if you do the mission as fast as possible and possibly let maybe the person die that you're supposed to free or whatever it might be, you're only going to get 0.08 gold, which makes it a lot worse. So there are kind of trade backs, and I really did have a tough time with this one between PvP and also doing the Stranger missions. But I had to put this one up a little bit higher because, honestly, a lot of people have told me they don't like the PvP, and they feel like people have been cheating a lot lately when it comes to that, and this is not PvP at all. So that's why I had to put it coming in at number 3. And number 2 is actually going to be a brand new role, and that is going to be the Bounty Hunter role. Now, this is the only one that will actually allow you to actually generate gold with any of the roles, and it honestly is one of the best ways of earning gold here in Red Dead, as there are so many bounty boards around the 5 states that you guys have access to, and that way you can actually just go ahead and replay them as much as you want. I truly recommend that you guys play with a posse member, as it makes it much more fun and entertaining, but you don't necessarily have to. I actually put one in here, and you guys will see that here in just a little bit, where 2 of us went after 6 people, and we purposely let some people escape just to see what we could actually get for gold. And we got paid very handsomely, even by only bringing in 2 of the 6 targets. So again, you can either do it on your own and bring in the bounty hunter wagon, or you could do it with a huge posse and each go after individual targets. And you guys will always make the same amount of gold regardless of who the posse leader is. Now, if you can also bring in your bounty hunter target within that last 30 seconds, you'll actually earn more gold as well. Anytime that you let one of your targets die or that you kill a target, then that means that you're going to make less money, less gold, less experience from the bounty hunter mission. So it is by all means the best opportunity to make sure that your bounties stay alive. All right, so coming in at number 1 is the daily challenges. I have said this for a really long time, and it was actually number 1 in my last gold video, but you can earn up to 11 gold bars every single day. Now, not everybody is going to be able to do 11 of them because some of the daily challenges require you to have some of the roles. As you guys can go ahead and see here on your screen, we're doing one of the Moonshiner roles where we're delivering 18 bottles intact, and we were able to deliver all 20. We can make a lot of money by doing this as well, but the gold is kind of where we want, and that was one of the daily challenges for today. So that's 0.5 gold plus the money that we actually make from doing that delivery, which is awesome. The first one that you guys saw was us rowing a boat together of 1,000 distance, which is honestly really, really simple. So daily challenges, in my opinion, is one of the best ways of generating gold every single day. I would have to say that on average, most people probably make about 5 gold bars per day, and that's actually myself included. But there are so many varieties and different things that you guys can do. And plus, if you guys want to have a daily challenge guide, I do one every single day so you guys know how to complete all of them as best as possible. But that is all the time that I have for in today's video. If you guys did find this video helpful in any way or enjoyable in any way, then don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot and is greatly appreciated. And honestly, if you guys could share this video as well, it would mean the world to me. But until next time, YouTube, you guys keep doing what you're doing because you're already doing it, and you guys stay gaming.
We'll be right back.